In this video, we will discuss some general information about reference pages. So, reference pages are going to start with this word references at the top. It's going to be unbolded, and you're also going to want to center that word. You want to make sure that your reference pages are double-spaced, and remember that they need to be in alphabetical order. Indents for reference pages are going to be a little bit different than indents for paragraphs, so you're going to want to pay attention to those, and we're going to see an example in just a little bit. I also want to note that reference pages won't always follow grammar rules. So there's going to be different things like you'll see later where some words aren't going to be capitalized when typically you would capitalize them, but APA kind of changes those rules. So you want to pay special attention to that. You also want to check for formatting such as periods, italics, commas, parentheses, and other formatting issues. There's a lot of different things going on with reference pages. Here's an example of a reference page. As you can see, the word references is at the top and it's unbolded and centered. I also want to note that the reference page is a page in and of itself, so you want it to be separate. You don't want it to start on the same page as where you finished writing your assignment. Here you'll see that all of the references are in alphabetical order and that the references are double spaced. And you also want to look at things where there's grammar things that aren't very typical in this formatting. So as you can see, this letter's capitalized, but as you go on, the letters are lowercased. And then after a colon or a dash, it goes back to being capitalized and then lowercase. So I know this doesn't follow typical grammar rules, but for APA, we're going to use a bit of a different style, as you can see. You also want to pay attention for where things are put in italics, such as the name of a journal. You want to look at where those periods are being placed, see where the parentheses are being placed, and check for where periods are throughout those citations. So there's going to be a lot of different things going on here, and you want to make sure to pay attention to them. So that's an overview of reference pages. If you have any further questions, be sure to check with your instructor.